Ever heard the phrase, think positive and good things will happen? Ever notice how some people just bounce back from all their setbacks? This is not a motivational talk. There's actual science behind how positive thinking works. So in today's video, I'm going to be diving into the psychology of positive thinking, how it affects our brain and our behavior, and practical steps to harness its power to achieve more in our life. So without wasting any more time, let's get on with the science of positive thinking. Research shows that positive thinking rewires mind. Our brain is not static. It's constantly changing and adapting throughout our lives. This ability of our brain is called neuroplasticity. Positive thinking in our brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which promote feeling good and well-being in our whole self. Over time, constant positive thinking can create neural pathways associated with positive emotions, making them more accessible and more dominant. So essentially, when we are creating neural pathways, we are making whatever we want to do more easier and more attainable in the long run. That is a really powerful ability of our brain. There is another theory called the broaden and build theory, which suggests that positive emotions widen our thoughts, broaden our mindset, making us more creative, more open to new experiences, and building stronger relationships, which over time makes us build more possibilities and more new innovations. So overall, when we think positively, it doesn't just affect our mind, it also affects how we act and behave in day-to-day lives, creates a very vital role in shaping whatever good things we want to do. And similarly, negative things also can be the opposite. Negative things rewire our brain in negative way, but positive things rewires our brain in a good way, what we want. So speaking about negative things, there is some reasons how negative thinking, the opposite of positive thinking, can literally sabotage your progress. Let's take it up with the first one, self-limiting beliefs. Saying to ourselves, I am not good enough, I'll never succeed. Such statements hold us back from doing it. When we say these statements repeatedly over time, as positive statements have neural pathways, we are creating neural pathways. So this makes our subconscious mind into thinking that this is not for us, I'm not going to do this, and success is not for me. So when we talk negatively, we are sabotaging it. Second one I want to talk about is the stress response. When we are stuck into negative thinking, our brain releases stress hormones like cortisol, which is generally not good for us. It is good. Stress is good for us in a limited quantity. But when it becomes too much, if we start stressing for even small things, if we stress out too much also, it is not good for us and it impacts us negatively. And this overall leads to a cycle of inaction. No action, procrastination. We've all been there. When we talk negatively about ourselves, thinking, I can't do this task, we just get into a cycle of inaction. It ultimately leads us going nowhere in our goals. So negative beliefs literally sabotages us. As we learned that positive emotions are really good and negative emotions, we just need to remove them and bring in positive emotions. So how do we harness positive emotions in ourselves, right? So we all want to be really good. Let us go with tip number 1, which is reframing our thoughts. The thoughts which we created in ourselves, saying, I'm not good enough, not going to succeed, reframe it. The next time, whenever what negative we are talking about, if we find it in our daily lives, we are talking about that, just find which time we are talking it and just try to rephrase it. Whenever you are thinking negatively, ask yourself, is this actually true? Can I actually not succeed at all? Is it not true? Ask this question and rephrase. How can I succeed? Instead of I can't do this, turn it into how can I do this? That one small shift will be a massive turnover. Just find out that one moment and turn it around. How can I do it? That is practice number 1. Practice number 2 is an amazing practice, works with this. It is gratitude practice. How many ever times this practice is done, it is an amazing practice, gratitude. Just simple saying thank you to whatever things we have already. We take many things for granted, but if we take 5 minutes in a day and just think over the things which we have and say thank you about it, we are inducing positiveness in ourselves. So gratitude practice is a very, very amazing practice. And thirdly is surround yourself with positivity. Be with positive people, have positivity around you generally. When we change the environment, it affects us a lot. Environment plays a crucial role. So surrounding with positivity, having positiveness is an amazing experience. And so these are the 3 points which, when done rightly, can harness amazing positivity in us. Reframing our thoughts all the time, ask how can I, gratitude practice, and changing the environment and surrounding with positivity. And of course, these are all long-term changes, because after you create a neural pathway, changing it is pretty difficult. So taking small steps and working our way up is the right way to do it. So small steps, just find out where we are talking negatively about something, and that's the key. Just finding it out and changing it. So if you find this video amazing and informative, thank you so much if you find it informative. And my recommendation is do take action on these 3 steps, which hardly takes 5 minutes a day, and you will see amazing results in having positivity in ourselves. Thank you for watching this video, and this is Siddharth.